Hey y'all, so this is my everyday makeup with SeneGence, just like a quick, easy look. The first thing that I'm starting out with is our eye illuminator. It is the most amazing thing. It's a mixture of our eye cream and our pearlizer Make Sense foundation. So it really gives your eyes brightness underneath it because there's a hint of shimmer and it's also a peach color, so it's great for canceling out any dark circles. I never go a day without using this now. To prime my face, I'm going in with our Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer and just rubbing that all over my face. I'm going in now, I always do my eyes first, just in case I make a mistake, it's easier for me to fix my eyes. And I'm going in today with Snow to use as a base. You can see I just dipped the brush like right onto the wand, and then I'm using this big brush to just blend it out all over my eyes. Now I'm going in with Mocha Java Shadow Sense, and I'm just putting this into my crease to add some dimension, and I'm using a big fluffy brush for that as well. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going in with Garnet Shadow Sense, and I'm just putting this in the outer corner of my eye and then blending it out with my fingers. Next, I'm going in to just add a little bit of shimmer on my lids, and I'm using Sandstone Pearl Shimmer Shadow Sense and then just blending that out with my fingers. I'm going in now with Onyx Shadow Sense, and I'm using it to just tightline my eyes. Sometimes I add full eyeliner, but today I just tightlined. I'm going in now with just one pump of our Make Sense Anti-Aging Foundation, and I'm using the color Cream Beige. And I saw on Pinterest to start from your nose and work your way outwards with foundation a long time ago, so that's what I do. And I just really feel like it helps me to get the most coverage where I need it. And I always like to start out with my foundation with a brush, so I apply with a brush and then I go in and blend after that. And I love that this foundation has skincare in it. It's amazing, and if I accidentally fall asleep in it, it makes me feel better about doing it. I'm going in now and just blending all that out. I have the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge right now is what I'm using. I'm going in now with Candlelight Shadow Sense under my eyes, and again this kind of has a peachy tone, so it's really good for canceling out any dark circles. And then I'm just blending that out, and I also used it for a little bit of concealer. The next thing I'm doing is going in with Mocha Java Shadow Sense, and I'm using it kind of like I used to use bronzer. So I'm using it to contour a few places on my face, putting it in the hollows of my cheekbones, on my jawline, a little bit on my neck to make sure there's no lines, my nose, and then my hairline. And this stuff is so great, and a little goes a long way, so I didn't even put that wand back into the tube. I did all that with just one tiny little bit, and I also cleaned it off pretty well before. Now I'm just going in and blending that out with a brush to make sure I don't have any lines. And now I'm using Mocha Java Shadow Sense to fill in my brows. Next thing I'm doing is I'm using Mulberry Shadow Sense, and literally all you need is one dot. A little goes such a long way for some blush to just really add just a little bit of color to my cheeks. I'm going in now and using Sandstone Pearl Shadow Sense to highlight, so just putting that on the high points of my face to work with my contour, and I'm just dabbing that brush onto the little applicator wand, and again, a little goes a long way. The next thing I'm doing, just to make sure I'm nice and blended, is using our loose translucent powder, and mine is in the color Natural. I have a little dab of our Make Sense foundation and pearlizer, and I'm using it for a highlight here with a fan brush, and then I also go in and use my fourth finger to just put it in a few extra spots. So today I'm applying it to my brow bone and then the inner corner of my eyes. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'll do my Cupid's bow and then the tip of my nose as well. Cleaning my lips with Witch Hazel, about to put on my lip scents, shaking up the tube. And I'm doing my 3 layers. I really sped it up, so I'm letting it dry in between. This color is Cappuccino. It's one of my very, very favorites. Going in, I'm just using Glossy Gloss. I would say I use Glossy like 4 out of 7 days because I just love it. Lots of times I stop there. That's why I did that little stopping point for you, but sometimes I go in, and today I'm using Snow Shadow Sense with just a teeny tiny brush to waterline, and then I added some bottom mascara as well. So that is my everyday with SeneGence, pretty much what I do on a normal basis. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me at Razzle Dazzle Lips.